Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. Alright, man, decided to do a little special effects, giving y'all a comic book look. But anyway, man, I decided to do a video on this subject because I felt it was my duty to do a video on this. I was hesitant to do it, not because I didn't want people to know about this, but I was worried about the type of people it would attract, because you know you have a lot of trolls on here, you know, a lot of losers on here for some reason who love to call themselves keeping an eye on black people, who always trying to monitor everything black people do. But then, it just shows you the hypocrisy and how fake that a lot of white motherfuckers is and shit. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go on and talk about this particular subject. Okay, in case you guys don't know, man, there's this guy. His name is Darrell Cluess. In case you guys don't know, he's one of the founders of a black-owned social media site called Blackspot, BLAQSPOT, Blackspot.com. It is a black version of Facebook. And I'm gonna show you how fake Facebook is. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to go over there, man. Fuck Facebook. Because I done heard a lot of fucked up shit about Facebook. One, Facebook like to shut down, in particularly black pages that talk about, social issues and shit. They try to shut them down and shit. They fuck with the channels and shit. So, and then plus sometimes Facebook be giving away some of your personal information to the government and shit, and to credit people, and that's how sometimes these creditors are people that you don't want calling you, get your number and shit, especially if you do that Facebook Live shit, or you do the Facebook version of what do you call that shit, damn, what you call that shit you do, the video chat shit. So, that's how they get your information. FaceTime, shit like that. But anyway, the guy was just doing an interview with Phil from the Advice TV show. Y'all check out his channel. Phil is, he's the host of a great channel on YouTube called the Advice TV. He's from Houston, Texas. So he has very good content. He's in that same line with Superboy and, me, LBZ, Cynthia G, Tariq Nasheed. He's that kind of cat. But anyway, man, the point is that I'm gonna prove to you how full of shit white people is, and how they be lying through they fucking, teeth about how they don't, how they want black people to stop asking for handouts and, do their own shit. Okay, this man, Darrell Cluess, did an interview with Phil, and he was saying that the website has been under attack. A lot of white people coming on the site, faking like they black, starting, ghost accounts just so they can fuck with the other channels, which we knew that would happen. Because, like I've said before, white people is full of shit. They tell us that we need to get our own shit, but then when we do get it, then all of a sudden they want to monitor it. They want to check it out, and it bothers them. But these are the same white motherfuckers that tell us, hey, get your own shit. The white man owes you nothing. Okay, well, if we get our own shit, why do you care about it? Why are you on there? I remember when Phil first put, the video out. You had white people sitting up saying, oh, this type of shit is going to divide us, and you don't need a black-owned. Well, why not? Oh, I get it. As long as the white-owned social media sites are in existence, then, we don't need our own, because we should just be on the white-owned social media sites. So there were white people actually saying they shouldn't have nothing. Oh, why you got to call it Black Spot? Because the dude wants to. And they'll say some shit like, well, you don't see nothing called white spot, you don't see nothing called black this or black that. Well, because white people own the majority of everything in this country. I'm pretty sure if it was the other way around, believe me. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, they would. You know, because keep in mind, they once had bathrooms that said whites only, restaurants that said whites only. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go that route. You know, in certain states, you couldn't. You know, they had no. You know, they had laws against interracial marriage. So shut the fuck up. But this is what I'm saying. Even, you know, shout out to Divine, since even he said it. That white people, when they see black people congregating and they could just be chilling, white people for some reason freak out. And then once again, here they go freaking out over Black Spot. Because see, let me tell you something. See, Mark Zuckerberg, he didn't have it too good now because he didn't have no competition. Because, you know, MySpace pretty much faded out. Really nobody uses MySpace anymore. But then now that this thing came up, now that black people got an option, I guarantee you that Facebook is finna be on their best behavior. So I think Mark Zuckerberg is probably sending some of these people to fuck with the people on Black Spot. I almost guarantee it, man. I guarantee it that he has some people coming on here. And then, as usual, you have the white trolls that's had that mentality. Damn, what these niggas doing? Just because it's black owned. And they bothered by it. Because you already know what that means. That starts something. You know, because see, if we start abandoning shit like Facebook, you know, Facebook and all them other white-owned social media sites, then all of a sudden, white people gonna start panicking. And we need something called BlackTube. That's the next step. So then when somebody black invents a black version of YouTube, we can get the fuck off of YouTube. Because I done told you about the problems I done had with YouTube fucking with my channel. I'm praying that BlackTube pops up next. You know, I got a dude that I know, he's my homeboy's son. He going to school, and he told me he going to school to learn how to code. So he can start. That's what he said. He said, I want to start a version of YouTube. And he had me down. He said, it's going to be black only. I said, well, it's going to be very difficult to try to keep, you know, Caucasian people out. But it just goes to show you how paranoid and afraid white people is of black people. Because like I said, why would you care? Why would you even be talking about it? Why would you be coming on black social media sites or black YouTube channels, you know, crying about the shit? Saying, oh, this is divisive and all that shit. Man, we been fucking divisive. Oh, so this shit just started last week, right? Oh, it started when somebody wanted their own. Because see, here's the thing. Maybe black people are just getting tired of the bullshit and the politics that go on with white people. Them trying to control everything we do. So maybe we show this is a step in the right direction. But see, that's the thing. White people, unless they hate not to be in control of something. Because they love to give orders instead of taking orders. And see, if they can't control it, then they have a problem with it. And if they can't control it, what do? Try to destroy it. So like I said, you already got these fucking white trolls and a couple of coons. You know the coons ain't too far behind the trolls. Saying, oh, you don't need something like this. This is racist and all that shit. Okay, if Black Spot is racist, then isn't Telemundo racist? You know what I'm saying? Isn't Farmers.com racist? Because you know goddamn well they ain't no damn black farmers. But you don't see us complaining. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, as long as white people can control black people and control what we do, they're good. Like I said, they don't want us to be in front of them or beside them. They want us to always be behind them, following them. They don't want us to show leadership. Because here's the thing. I guess if more black women see black men taking the role and taking the initiative, then maybe our black women will start looking at us as leaders and being able to trust us in positions to lead. Because that's one of the biggest problems in our community. Our women don't think we're capable of leading based off our history. But black women gotta remember, we were always held back and we were put in positions where we couldn't lead. And even if we did try to lead, they would destroy us or, do away with us before we could eat, before even something that we came up with could take off. You seen what they did to Black Wall Street, which we should throw in white people's face every time they talk about self-reliance and independence and telling us to stop asking for handouts. You see what they did with Rosewood. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it 100, man. But anyway, man, let me get back to my workout. But yeah, for those who are interested, the site is called Black Spot, you know. So, I'll just leave a link, you know what I'm saying? I'll just leave a link. But anyway, y'all check it out, man. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if I do start a Black Spot page, only certain people going to know it exists. Only certain people in the lion's den. First, I got to seeking you black people, and I'm also seeking you make your page private. I know my brother, he started a channel and a page on Black Spot, so I'm going to ask him about it. And, you know, if y'all interested, I heard Black Fight fan say he heard about it too. So, you know, if one of the LDBC brothers start a Black Spot channel, let me know. I'm out.